Hey guys, it's Alvin Wayne, and yet again, I'm in the kitchen. Today, I still have my, I don't like that. Actually, just go ahead.
I was saying, you want me to talk? Or
No, this ain't your show.
Hold on.
Wait a minute now. Hey guys, it's Alvin Wayne, and I'm here in the kitchen yet again with my dear friend, Chef Moe from Eating Is More. And today, we are going to make one of my most favorite dishes.
Lobster mac and cheese.
You heard it, lobster mac and cheese. So I know, we tend to go out and be like, oh, they got lobster mac, I want lobster mac. We're making it right here. So sit tight, stay tuned, we cook it.
Cooking it up.
All right, so to make lobster mac and cheese, what do we need?
All right, so first you are going to need a lobster, of course.
Obviously.
This is our friend here. This is Wilbur.
What's his name?
Wilbur has a name. He is here for you guys. He's not too happy today. But in addition to Wilbur, you will need the pasta of your choosing. We chose the fusilini, so we're gonna use that. And then you also need cheese. You can use any cheeses that you like. We're gonna use Monterey Jack, Colby, Parmesan, and then shredded American. So get all that worked up and then you're ready to start.
Perfect, let's get started.
All right guys, so we're gonna first start with our noodles. You need to start with your water, so grab your pot, boil your water, get your water on the stove. Just add some salt, just add some pepper, just to kind of season up your water and get things going. Then you're gonna take your noodles here and you're just gonna add it to the water, okay? And once your noodles are in the water, we're gonna add just a little bit of oil just so your noodles do not begin to stick. In addition to our lobster mac today, we are gonna also do some prawns. So the best way to go ahead and clean your prawns is to just slice them down the back this way, just so that you can get all of the gook out of it. So just take your knife, slide it down to the tip. From there, you will open up to this stuff here. Don't be alarmed, this is absolutely normal. So you just go ahead and run this under some water and it'll get all the gook out. So you do that to all of the shrimp that you have here and you're good to go.
That was creepy.
All right, so we have our prawns that we deveined here. What you are going to do is we have our Chef Moe's house mixture. Ooh. Can't give you all that, but we have our house mixture here. So we're literally just going to put that over our shrimp and let it sit for a little bit. Put it over our shrimp, mix, 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 and then just sit that in the fridge. We go ahead and mix it to make sure that it's all coated, fully coated, so that when we play with these later, the flavor is all up and through your prawns.
Flavor safe.
Right? So, this is what they should now look like after you've done butterfly them and clean them out and added your seasoning. So what we need to do now is we need to split our lobster in half so that we can go ahead and broil it for a couple of minutes. So we can halfway broil it and then pull out our lobster meat and go ahead and cut it up and then add it to our sauce. So what you're gonna need most is your tail. Go ahead and let's split that down the back. Make sure that is split both ways. So most kitchen knives are not like aggressively sharp, so just split it on both sides. It should come out with two pieces just like this. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna put a little olive oil right up the middle, salt and pepper. You're gonna do that to both sides, and that is it.
What's next with our prawns?
So with your prawns, you need to fully insert them into the skewer. You can serve them without skewer sticks or with skewer sticks. They just make for a better presentation.
Shrimp on the Barbie.
So just go ahead and take your skewer, pointy side, and you're just gonna insert that into the bottom of your shrimp. Slide it all the way through until you get to close enough to the tip. All right? Once it's on, just slide it down to make space for the next shrimp.
So is it 2 per skewer or?
Depending on the size of prawns, or shrimp rather, you can go based on how many you like to do. We're gonna just do 2 on this one stick, just so that we're not overcrowding things.
I'm gonna say you wanna do 2 per, because if you're doing this for multiple people, you wanna limit them. No, you get 2. You don't get 3, you don't get 4, you get 2.
And don't forget, the reason why we marinated these earlier is just so that that seasoning is all the way through. So look at how amazing these look here with all of your seasoning. Alrighty guys, so just go ahead and just mix your noodles. Just make sure that they are coming to a full explosion here. Because we've used the fusilini, they need to just expose themselves just a little bit. So just make sure that they are fully there. Turn off your heat if they're good for you. And then we're gonna go ahead and just grab the lobster right on out of the oven. Alrighty guys, so just grab your medium saucepan so we can start on our cream sauce for the cheese. So go ahead and throw in a full stick of butter. Move that around in your pot here. Let it get nice and cooked. And then once this begins to start melting, we are going to add back in the lobster. At this point, you can go ahead and you can season your lobster if you like. Totally up to you. I would say just throw a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper. Don't get too crazy. Alrighty guys, so in the same saucepan that you have did your butter with your lobster, your seasoning and your pepper and salt and all that good stuff, go ahead and add a little bit more butter, but remove your lobster first, add a little bit more butter, and then we're gonna go ahead and add in your heavy cream. Make sure that your heavy cream completely coats the bottom of the pan, just like it is there. And what we're going to do is we're going to mix and whisk in the butter and your heavy cream. If your butter has not fully melted, just go ahead and turn your heat up just a little bit, just so that the butter is getting nice and melted. Don't be afraid or alarmed if it has not melted yet. In this bowl, we have mixed Parmesan, Colby, Monterey Jack, and your shredded American. What we're gonna do now, toss it right into your heavy cream and butter mixture. Don't use all of it because we need it for the top of the mac. Once you have whisked all of your ingredients into your cheese sauce, that's gonna be your cheese mixture, a little salt, a little pepper, butter, heavy cream. Once you've mixed it all in, it should look somewhat like this. In the event that it is too thick, add a little more heavy cream. It'll thin it out to the consistency that you need. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna just add in half of our lobster that we poached here. Just add in half of it. Get it nice and mixed in there. We're gonna add in half. From there, just mix it. Don't do any more whisking. You can also turn your heat off. Just get it nice and mixed so that it's in there. And then after you fold it in, we're gonna go ahead and add your noodles. So at this point, you have added all of your noodles. What we're gonna do now is fold it all in like I'm doing here. Do not mix it, you risk breaking up your noodles. Just fold it all in here to make sure that your cheese sauce has fully coated from bottom to top. Don't nobody want no mac and cheese that ain't fully cheesy. So now, you just need to go ahead and layer it in. Make sure that you fill that bad boy to the brim so that you can enjoy all of this lobster cheese goodness. So just fill it up to the top. And then from there, we are just gonna add more cheese on top. Let me get this little bad boy over here. Just add you some more cheese to the top. Just like that. Now let's just pop it in the oven. have your fire up. Once that gets nice and toasty, we're gonna just begin to add the prawns right on in there, okay? Just like this. So it's going to do its own thing. It's gonna cook up nice and lovely. Just let it do its thing. You'll know when it's time to take it out.
All right, guys, so there you have it. Lobster mac and cheese, one of my favorite dishes, and shrimp on the barbie. I can call that shrimp on the barbie, right?
Yes,
shrimp on the barbie. That's what we're gonna call it, shrimp on the barbie. So again, thank you, Chef Moe, for helping me make one of my favorite dishes. And again, you can find him on Instagram at
Eating is More and www.eatingismore.com.
and it's right here. And then you can also follow me on Instagram at Alvin Wayne. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, share. Let us know when you try this dish. The recipe will be on his website, and it is
www.eatingismore.com.
Bon appetit.